morning. My name is Tom Jung, and we're here to introduce and make a video called A Day in Verona, August 1st, 2002. We've got a busy day ahead of us, and we're going to see a lot of different things going on in town today. We'll start today by meeting with the Mayor of Verona, Bob Detore, at Jack's Cafe in downtown Verona. Then we'll see the summer programs that are run by the Recreation Department for the kids. We'll go and see the new senior bus that they procured for the Senior Transportation Program. We'll meet some of the volunteer drivers of the Verona Medical Transportation Program. We'll visit an enchanted garden located in downtown Verona. We'll go to Verona Pool and meet the manager and learn what it's like to be a lifeguard. And we'll go to a couple of events for September 11th. The Calvary Lutheran Church is making a quilt to commemorate the event, and we'll meet with the representatives of the Verona September 11th Fund. We'll end our day in Verona Park. So sit back and relax. I'm going to take you on a whirlwind tour of Verona. We're at Jack's Cafe, and we're going to meet with the mayor, so let's go inside and see what's happening. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
Thanks for meeting with us.
My pleasure.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you, since the Hilltop is now open as a county park, I've been up there a lot with my kids, and you know, I read a lot about the Hilltop in the news, but I really don't understand what's going to happen to that property in the future. I was wondering if you could explain to me what the plans are.
Sure. First of all, as you probably know, Verona Hilltop property is approximately 145 acres in our community, owned by the County Improvement Authority. But over the last 3 years, this plan has been evolving. Our plans currently for Hilltop development, which meet, I believe, our citizens' interest now and hopefully in the future, is to preserve the majority of that acreage and have about approximately 25 acres for recreational space and to build age-restricted housing, which is a significant change from the original plan of 42 single-family homes and 18 townhouses. So
we can expect to be able to go up there and spend time with our families. And
well, the county reservation is open, as you know. Eventually there'll be improvements and markings to make that more customer or citizen-friendly. And as we develop the Hilltop for Verona, that clearly will have open space, recreational areas, and will be under the town's control. And a private developer that we'll be working with will develop senior citizen or age-restricted housing.
The access points, do they stay the same? The entrance on Fairview and the entrance on North Caldwell?
That's in planning right now. That probably will change somewhat, particularly as the Verona property develops with our recreational space as well as age-restricted housing. But there'll still be entrances, but there'll be others. We want to make that property accessible. We want to maintain open space to the maximum degree. We want to meet the defined needs of our community for age-restricted housing.
When can we expect to see construction, or when do things start happening?
Well, things have been happening in the last 6 to 7 months. We meet regularly. We formed a project team in Verona of our administrators, consultants. We're meeting with the developer. We're meeting with the County Improvement Authority. We expect within the next 6 to 7 months that we'll have active movement in terms of breaking ground and moving ahead on this project. Prior to that, to be a full discussion before the town council and with our citizens of exactly what the plans are, and to define the changes that we're going to incur there.
Well, as a resident of Verona, I guess I'm glad we're at the point now where we're starting to move ahead, and you know, the discussion, most of the discussions behind us. We have some plans on the drawing board. It always struck me as so strange and weird to have that property up there, all that space, and nobody could go up there.
Well, you know, it is probably the largest tract of open space, one of the largest tracts of open space in New Jersey, the largest obviously in Essex County. It's always been under the control of Essex County government, one branch or another. Now we have really the opportunity to develop that property in the interest of our citizens, and that's one opportunity we have, and it's very important that we focus and do it right.
Well, thank you, Mayor, for taking the time to be with us, and we'll see you at council.
All right, thanks a lot.
Take care. Now let's go visit Primary Park, where we're going to interview Judy Cole, the recreation supervisor.
I'm recording.
planning last year. He's going to be back there in the fall. He takes good care of my kids when they go to school.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too now. Bye now.
I left my gear too. God just bring my gear. What happened to the hill?
Hi, we're here with Recreation Department Supervisor Judy Cole. And I just wanted to say that my kids use a lot of the recreational facilities in the programs. And Judy, I think you do a great job. You do a great job. And I want to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. This is our first summer totally in control here at the playgrounds. And it's Dept Brown School, where we have a primary park for children who completed kindergarten, first and second grade. We have 2 other sites, as well as a tennis program that I know you're going to later.
Yep.
And I think you'll see all the kids having a great time, and you'll see excellent counselors, and the people in charge are excellent, and I'm very proud of all of them. It's a very good program because of all their hard work and energy and patience. And
We do appreciate it.
thank you.
So let's go inside and take a look at the kids.
Hi, we're out on the playground at FM Brown with some of the kids, and Dan Litzker, who's one of the heads of the playground. Dan is a homegrown Verona boy, and he's been working for us for several years in different capacities, and he'll tell you what the kids are doing now.
In the morning, the kids come out for a half hour on the playground. Most of them play on the equipment. Others go around and play tag, freeze tag. They also have a chance to interact with the counselors. All the counselors are out here, and they supervise the kids on the playground, talk with the kids, and it's a good time for you to get to know the kids as a group.
Go. How you doing today? What do you girls love?
Primary park.
Come on, scream it for me.
Primary park.
All right. Come on, give me another one. What do you love? What do you love? Primary park is the answer, young lady. Look at this one. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully I don't fall. How you doing, guys? Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Hi.
Hi, camera.
Hey, you like Primary Park?
Yeah.
All right.
Camera.
You guys have fun here every day? Yeah, they turn the sprinkler on.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob, if you're watching.
Here we are. Here's
Hi, Bob, if you're watching this.
one of our counselors up there. He's the lookout.
Taylor. Hold on.
That's
Put it
Taylor.
down. Put it down. Put it down. Hi. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob.
Here we are, Primary Park. Having a great time here.
Yes, go.
Okay, we're going down the slide area. Here we have another counselor. Here are the lovely counselors. How you doing, ladies?
Oh, we're good.
How's your day going?
Pretty good.
Good, good. What's the big guy up there? What's your name? All right. Here we go. Who's this young man? How you doing? You love Primary Park?
I love it.
All right. Here's some more counselors over here. Counselors, can you come to me, please?
David, listen.
Here's some more counselors. If they come to me, that would be great. We will be, here they come. What are your names? Young ladies, what are your names? Tim. Caitlin. And that other one disappeared. She's camera shy. So how do you girls like working here? Having a good time with the kids?
Yes.
All right. How long you been doing this? 3 years. All right. We got a lot of veterans here. All right. Okay, let me move on with the kids here. All right. Here they are playing. This is Primary Park at its best.
I'm flying like a bird. I'm doing bird watching. Bird watching. Bird watching. Flying like a bird. Flying like a bird. Hey, there's a bird on the top.
All right. Let's go over here and get out of the sun because I'm starting to sweat. Here we go. What's your name? Where are you? There you are. What's your name, buddy?
Justin.
Okay.
Am I getting filmed?
Yes, you are getting filmed.
Am I getting
We're all going to be on TV Friday night. Alright, look at these happy kids. This is great. This is great. Look at this luxury these kids have. My mother used to stick me in a box with a carrot. These kids got it made. Alright, look at that big field. Here we are. Hold on.
This is where the kids come after they spend their free time on the playground and they see football calls and Maureen or Chad who are co-directors of the program, and they'll take you through what happens next.
Put your lunches down in the groups, the green frogs, the purple dinosaurs, and the yellow stars, and cycle through games, sports, and arts and crafts.
We have our children that are going into second grade come into the game room first. There's a variety of games that they play. Some with each other, some with counselors. Sometimes we have a bingo game going. We win stickers and prizes. Come on.
Say hi.
I think I know, but you get squeaking.
With our counselor, Caitlin Conlon. So our Rising Star room is where they eat their lunch. Third graders eat their lunch in here. We keep knock hockey in the hall for the children and the counselor watching them out here.
Here we go.
Where the dinos eat their lunch. At lunchtime, we have some artwork hanging that we work on beginning of the year. Second graders eat their lunch out here. And this is our arts and crafts room that the children cycle through in the morning. The younger children, which are the children just leaving kindergarten, entering first grade, come in the room first in the morning.
Show your faces. We're going to color them now. That's right. Okay, you want to take them
This is our green frog room. This is where they eat their lunch. The young children eat their lunch every day. Thank you. That was our American flag we made for our 4th of July.
Okay, here we are back with Dan. What do we got going on, Dan?
This is the Yellow Stars. These are the children going into the 3rd grade, and today we're playing Capture the Flag at Primary Park. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
All right, let's play.
All right, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
There they go.
And now we're going to go over to the high school and take a look at the tennis program.
Okay, we're at Verona Recreation tennis lessons right now with our head coach John O'Dell, Brian O'Dell, Michelle Giordano. They're going to tell you a little bit about the tennis program and about our undefeated suburban tennis team.
Okay, you guys can go ahead. Okay, in the mornings during the summer we have a tennis program that we give lessons from 9 until 10, and then we give lessons from 10 to 11, and then our tennis team comes from 11 to 12. Our lessons are $25 to $35, Jude, I think they are. And they're out here for about 50 minutes in the morning. We teach them forehands, backhands, how to serve, how to keep score, all the things that these kids need to know how to play tennis. Now at 11 o'clock I have my suburban team that comes. That's made up of kind of the best of the 14 and under kids in Verona. And this year we had a very good team. We went undefeated. We had 3 other teams in our conference. We beat all the 3 teams twice. We beat one team 3 times, our arch rival Cedar Grove. And the kids came out and they've worked hard for me during the summer. I mean, we've had a hot summer, yet they've been out here every day, running around, trying to get as good as they possibly can. Right out here now, we have part of our lessons going on right now with Coach Brian and Coach Michelle teaching some of the kids forehands and backhands. Hopefully some of these kids will move up in the next coming years onto our team, and we'll keep the winning tradition of our Verona Summer Suburban Tennis. You know, keep winning championships. That's my motto. And right out there, you can see the little guy, number 2, out there. He was part of our suburban team, and in our last match of the year, we were tied at 2 points all, and he came through with a big win to clinch our perfect season. So he's sort of my MVP for the week. Paulie Carenti. He beat a kid from Cedar Grove 6'2", 6'1". He's only 9 years old.
Hi, now we're at Tot Lot, which is housed at Brookdale Avenue School. Scott Steefold and Barbara Gordon are in charge of the program, which is for our preschool children. We're lucky enough to be able to have some entertainment scheduled for today, which we do periodically. So we'll join them, and then I guess Scott and Barbara will have a chance to tell you a little bit more about the program. Okay, the program that we're going to be joining is a program presented by a group called Harper's Jewel. It's Celtic songs and stories. I believe they have a harp, and it sounds like a flute, and they're leading the kids in songs and stories. So come on in and we'll join them.
You know where Dublin is? In Ireland. Everybody know about Ireland? The Irish people, right? You been to Ireland? Good. Good. So we have some Irish heritage here. Okay, well I bet you they've heard of this song. This is, like I said, now this song, actually this song has a part for you guys in it. You guys are going to have to help us out. You can help me with the chorus, but you need to do a little physical work in this. So okay, would all want to stand up? All want to stand up? All right. Faces up here. Look up here. Does everybody know what a wheelbarrow is? Yeah? Everybody have it in the garden? Okay, like one wheel in the front, 2 wheels in the back, and you have to pick it up like this and wheel it around on that front wheel, right? Okay, well that's back when this song was written about a woman named Molly, actually it was a girl named Molly Malone. She used to take that wheelbarrow and put fish in it, you know, and different kinds of fish. And she would wheel them through the streets of Ireland, and she would holler out, cockles, mussels, get your fish, get your fish. And people would come down and buy fish, but they didn't have shop, right? They would go buy fish. So they would have to come out and get them from the girls that would wheel them in a barrel. So do you think you could pretend to wheel a wheelbarrow, pick up the end, wheel it this way, then you got to wheel it that way, just a little bit, you don't have to move a whole lot. Okay, when we do the chorus, which is the part we sing over and over again, that's when you pretend to move your wheelbarrows, okay? All right, stay in your place. Ready? Now we're gonna, you'll hear the part. When I start moving my wheelbarrow around, that's when you guys can too. You can also join along in the chorus, which it's really easy to pick up. Here is the story of Molly Malone. In Dublin's their city, where girls are so pretty, I first laid my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying couples and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying couples
alive, 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 crying couples, couples, alive, alive, she was a schmucker, but sure, it was no wonder, for so were her father and mother before, as they wheeled the wheelbarrow, streets broad and narrow, crying couples, muscles, alive, alive, she wheelbarrows, alive, 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 crying couples and muscles, alive, alive, she died of a fever, and no one could save her. And that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying couples and muscles, alive, 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 crying couples and muscles, alive, alive, again, alive, 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 couples and muscles, alive, alive, very good. You've been a very, very good audience today. Thank you so much. That's it for us.
Our Tot Lot program is now in the free play stage. Children are enjoying many different activities. Some of them are riding the bicycles and trike. Over here behind us, we're playing on the teeter-totters. Some people are going to walk. Children really enjoy the experience here at Tot Lot. It's a safe, friendly, fun place for children to be, to learn and to grow and develop. We're very fortunate to have a dedicated staff that looks after each and every child. College is a fun place to come and spend some of your summer days in Verona. Play the championship game. Go get the soccer ball for us. Go find a soccer ball. Hey, Joe. Keep going, Cecil. Keep going.
Ready, 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 let's go.
Guys, not a good place to Other activities at Tot Lot include crafts, outside play groups, sing-alongs, and reading stories to children. We're very happy this year to have many toys donated from the Mayor's Charity Ball. Children really enjoy using those new toys in a fun and exciting way.
Now let's go to Summer Adventure. Okay, we're at Summer Adventure now, which is the program for our oldest kids who completed 3rd through 6th grade. We're at the high school. This is Rob McNett and Rob Romanishin who run the program for us. And we have some entertainment today. You may think you're seeing double. This is the identical twin of the man you just interviewed, Jeff People. He's going to do Simon Says with the kids.
Okay, is everybody ready? Simon Says the game is starting now. Put your hands in your hips. If you did that, you're out. Alright, so if you did that, you're out.
Yellow shirt.
Alright, would you like a second chance? Simon Says you can come back in. Stop right there. What's your name? Alright, Lauren. Simon Says Lauren, come back in. Good job. Give me one round of applause. Clap. You're out. Great job. Take off on that. We'll leave you guys out because that was a good group. Alright. Simon Says, we're getting ready. Did you clap? If you clap, you're out. Simon Says, you can relax. You're hurting yourself. Hands on hips. Simon says hands on head. Simon says, oops, that's your head. Simon says hands on shoulders. Simon says hands on hips. Hands down. Simon says put your hands down. All right, everybody. Simon says, what's your name? I didn't get out here the first time out. Simon says, come up to the front left row, please. Stop right there. You're out. Simon says, come on up to the front line. Stop. Simon says, stop. All right, there's one more step. You can take it. Go ahead. No, you're ready. Simon says, come on up to the front line. Here. Stop. Good job. Simon says, come up to the front line. Come on up to the front line here. Keep coming. Simon says, come on. Stop right there. All right. Nice shuffle, friends. There. Come on. All the way. That's good. Come on. Simon says you're not. I won't get you out. Simon says stand right here. Right there. All right, I meant right here. You're out. Sorry.
You can't get out.
Well, that's right. I said you can't get out. What's your name? Simon said, what's your name?
Jack.
Jack, you can't get out. You're right. Come on up. But you're out for talking. Sorry. I said you can't talk. Sorry. Come on up here. What's your name again? Simon said, what's your name again? Jack. Come on up to the front line. Simon says, go up there. Go ahead. Good job. Are you here right now? Simon says, what's your name? Go. How are you? Give me fun. Simon says, give me fun. That's 10. You're out. Simon says, come on up to this line, second line. Stop right there. That's a good job. What's your name? Yeah, you can say it. Simon says, what's your name? What? That's a good job, Joe. You're out. Come on up. This is the second line. Come on, Simon says. Simon says, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up to this line. Fast as you can. Hurry up. That's good. Don't do it fast. That's right. Take a step to your left. Take a step to your left. Simon says, take a step to your left. Oh, I mean your right. I meant your right. Simon says, take a step to your left. One more. Come over here. Stand here. Good job. Simon says, stand here. Nice job. Shake my hand. It was excellent. All right, good job. What's your name? Simon says, what's your name? Good job, Alex. Simon says, Verona hat. Come over next to, what's your name? Simon says, what's your name? What? I heard you the first time, man. I'm sorry. You're out. Simon says, come on up here. Stop right there. Look at me. Simon says, that was a good job. Shake my hand. Nobody's ever not looking at me. Simon says, look at me. What's your name? Don't even know your name. I'm sorry. Stay there. We'll figure it out. Simon says, come on up here. Simon says, come on up here. What is your name? That's wrong and low last night. Simon says, what's your name? What? John, I heard you the first time. Yeah. Sorry. Good job. Are you in the second row? Simon says, are you in the second row? You want to be in the first row? Simon says, you want to be in the first row? You can position what you want. Yeah. Say the word. It's better than shaking yes or no. Do you want to be in the first row? I didn't ask you that. Yeah. Simon says, what is your name? Simon says, what's your name? Jamie, come on in the front row, please. Simon says, come in the front row, please. Stop. Nice job, shake my hand. You're out. Simon says, hands on hips. Simon says, hands on shoulders. Simon says, hands down. All the way down, not just your knees. All right, good. Oh, you're out. Just sit all the way down. Sorry. You go all the way down, you're out. Bad round for the girls, sorry. Oh, are you in? Simon says, are you in? All right, come on over here, please. Simon says, walk 4 steps this way. 1, 2, stop right there. That's good. 2 more. Simon says 2 more. Simon says, everybody stand up straight and relax. Good job. Simon says, everybody come to the front row. So we're sorry, we're going to move the cameraman here. Good. Simon says, arms length apart. Get arms length apart so that if you get there, you have to move. Simon says, move so your arms length apart. Do you know what arms length apart means? Do you know what that means? You're not doing it. Move. Spread out a little further. Simon says, spread out a little further. That's it. That's it. Play the game. Arms length apart. Good job. Put your hands down. It's excellent. Thank you. Simon says, put your hands up. Oop, that's down. You're out. Simon says, what is this? Is this up? What is that? Simon says, get your arms up higher. Higher. Reach to the sky as high as you can. Hands down. Simon says, put your hands down. Simon says, if you think you're going to win, raise your right hand. Your other hand. You're out. You're out. You don't know your right from your left? You think you're going to win? Wait, you think you're going to win or no? All right, put your hands down. Simon, are you in or out? You're in the second row. All right, finish. Simon, come on. Stop. Good, you're out. You didn't want to win anyway. Simon says, if you think you're going to win, raise your right hand all the way up high as you can. All right. Do you think you're going to win? Good. The only one, Brandon Arlsberg's the only one who doesn't think he's going to win. All right, hands down. Good job. Simon says put your hands up. Excellent. Both hands are up. Both hands up. That's out. That's one hand. You're out. Simon says take a step to your right. One more step. Take a step to your right. Simon says take a step to your right. Simon says take a step to your right. Pay attention now. I'm right here. Simon's right here. Simon says take a step to your left. Simon says take a step to your left. Simon says take a step to your right. Oh, sorry for that. All right, hands down. Good job. You're out. Sorry. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Take 3 steps to your left. Simon says take 3 steps to your left. 1. Let me count with you. 1. 3. Did you do 3? Did you do 3 steps? Good. I didn't ask you. You're out. Sorry. Put your hand down, please. Simon, put your hand up. What's your name? Simon says, everybody put your hands down. You guys are killing me. Simon says, when I point to you, we have about 2 more minutes in this game. Okay? 2 more minutes. And we're going to play another game. Simon says, I want you quickly to move 2 steps to your left. 1, 2. Nice job. I want you to move 3 steps to your left quickly. 1. Simon says, go down to your left. 3 steps. 1. Stop. You're up. So, that's 1 step and stop. Simon says, what's your name? Last name. Simon says last name. Stop. Your name is Stop. Good job. Take a step to your right. Simon says 2 steps to your right. 1 stop. Nice pause. That was a good one. It's all right. Hands on hips. Simon says hands on shoulders. Simon says hands on head. Hands on hips. Hands on shoulders. Simon says, oops, hands are on your head. You're out. Simon says hands on hips. Simon says hands on knees. Simon says hands on head. Look at me here. Did you look at me? Good job, because I didn't ask you. Your hand's supposed to be on the head, though, so you're out. All right, you can take 2 steps to your right. Simon says 2 steps to your right. Stop right there. I like the way you shut. Take 1 more to your left. Simon says take 1 more to your right. Stop. Put your hands down. Good job. Simon says give me 5. Put your hands down. Simon says put your hands down. Simon says give me 5. Simon says give me 5. Put your hands down. Simon says put your hands up. Good. Hands down. Simon says. All right, with 3 winners this game. Oh, wait. I got a minute left. All right, you can put your hands down. Sorry. Simon says put your hands down. We have a minute left in the game. How many seconds in a minute? How many seconds in a minute? How many seconds are in a minute? How many seconds in a minute? What's your name? All right, 3 winners this first game. Good job. New game. Simon says.
As you've seen, Summer Adventure offers many activities. Usually we don't have activities like that. Fortunately today there's a great activity with Just Equal. When we don't have activities, we have many things that kids can do. Fortunately the township has offered us facilities at the high school. We can use the outside football field. We have both gyms. We have the cafeteria. We have this room for arts and crafts. And unlike Primary Park and Tot Lot, we have the opportunity, the kids have a little more flexibility and free time in what they want to do. It's not as structured as the other 2. And with the staff we have 5 teachers on staff. You know, it's a very well organized camp where the kids can, come here and do what they really want to do and not be forced into doing something that they're really not interested in. Rob here is also a teacher, and he's going to close us out here.
Again, we've been here for many years, and we've seen the program grow, and under Judy Call it has grown even more, and we just hope that it can grow even more in the future.
Judy, I understand that there's a carnival coming up.
Yes, we always have a traditional end-of-the-year carnival this year. It's being held next Tuesday, which is August 6th, at the community center. There's little small-town America kind of games and entertainment, good for the whole family, refreshments, and runs from 6 to dusk.
Well, we'll be there.
Good,
and
thanks.
I want to thank you for taking us
Thank
on the
you
tour.
very much. I enjoyed it.
You did a great job. And our next stop is at the community center, where we're going to learn about the Verona Medical Transportation Program.
Okay.
Hi, we're at the Verona Community Center. We're going to talk with Connie Pfeiffer about the Verona Medical Transportation Program and the Cedar Grove Transportation Program.
Hi, I'd like to introduce to you one of our volunteer drivers, Jay Vincent. Jay's Cedar Grove. We have Verona and Cedar Grove volunteers who drive the vehicle. We also have volunteers who come in and man the phones for us 3 mornings a week to help us with the reservations for trips to physicians, to hospitals, and other medical facilities. Mr. Vincent is driving today, as a matter of fact, and we have a pretty full schedule, so we're going to let him go in a few seconds. Would you like to comment on the program as you see it from the driver's perspective and also the riders, some of their comments?
Well, I've been doing this now for about 6 months. I know all of the people I've taken have been very appreciative. We get about 4, 5, 6 transports a day, all over to West Orange, to Montclair, and also Verona and Cedar Grove.
Okay, well, we don't want to hold you up, so...
We're going to let Mr. Vincent...
On my way to Montclair.
Okay, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice talking to you.
Okay. Hi again. I'm here to introduce you to Gail Cost on my right, who is also our supervisor of accounts at the Health Community Center of Recreation, and Pat McGarrett on my left, who's also our senior coordinator. We multitask in this community center. Primarily, I do health. I'm the registrar, nursing supervisor, and program coordinator for the health department. And as I said, Gail on my right is involved with supervision of the accounts, but she also interacts with Recreation Community Center and the health department, and Pat as well, although she's the coordinator. And this is in respect to medical transport. They help make with the appointments, and I do the scheduling of the drivers, but they help with the interactions with the drivers and residents with the medical transportation program. We do have volunteers who come in a couple of hours a week to help handle some of the phone calls. But for the most part, Gail and Pat and I are responsible for the program. The program originated back in 1998 from a grant we received that I wrote and submitted to United Way, and it's run in cooperation with the Verona Lions Club. It's a Verona Cedar Grove program in that we transport residents from Verona and Cedar Grove to area medical facilities. Cedar Grove Lions Club has recently joined in the effort to help with this project. We submit a grant yearly to United Way, and we've been successful in being accepted. And that's basically how it's funded. There is a small fee that is charged for transportation, $5 round trip out of town, $3 round trip within the town area. So a Cedar Grove person going within Cedar Grove, or Verona person going within the Verona area, it's $3 round trip. I'm going to just give you Gail and Pat for their comments regarding this program, which we have found to be very successful.
Hi, it's a very active program. We don't just deal with seniors, we deal with people of any age group that really needs a ride to the doctor and just can't seem to get it because they have no family in the area or their family works. It's wonderful. We have a lot of rides every day. We're trying to do 5 rides a day now because otherwise it was getting too low. But we seem to reach out to everyone. It's a wonderful program, and we try and it's a personal touch. It's a driver they take one-on-one, and it's really a nice facility. It's a nice car. This is our second car now, right? Yeah, we've gone through 2 cars already because we go out so much. But it's just a wonderful thing for the residents of Verona in case you really have no way to get to a doctor or a hospital.
In the beginning, Connie and I spoke about this at great length because, as she indicated, I work with seniors. The county provides a special transportation, which is medical services specifically. However, because the county is really, out of kind of our area, they really just deal with the inner city residents. the Verona and Cedar Grove residents found that they were very often out of the loop in terms of being able to get transported to medical facilities. So it was started because of that, because we were kind of left out. And as a result, now we are all in. And it's a very, very busy program. The three of us are kept hopping on a daily basis, just answering the phones and commiserating with seniors and other folks to get to their appointments. You know, sometimes we have emergencies, they have emergencies, and we try to help them with those as well. So it's really a very necessary service. I just said this morning, I don't know what we did before, because these folks are really very needy, and it's really very helpful that we've been able to do this for them.
It also helps us to identify people we might not otherwise come in contact with, to refer them to other programs we have available or programs within the county that could use other services, you know, wheels or respite or referral to other agencies. So, and we keep regular statistics and follow-up on our riders as well as our drivers. We get input from our volunteers, who basically we have about 12 regular volunteers, and they're wonderful. They're exceptional. They have training. We give them, run through a training with them. So, and they're used to looking at the riders just not as a person that they're taking to a medical facility, but a person, you know, who may have other needs as well. They're a contact for these people. They often, relationships are built, friendships, and the riders, you know, really feel comfortable. And then the volunteer drivers also report back to us if they think that somebody could use some follow-up. So overall, you know, it's a great opportunity to interact with residents, and we found it successful.
I'd like to just say one more thing. I'd like to thank our drivers. They're just wonderful. They're a small group of people. I don't know how we could have done this without it. They're wonderful, wonderful people.
I agree with that. They overstep and help in ways that you can't even imagine. You know, someone who lost something and they take it out of their own pocket if they didn't have any money to pay. I mean, they just are a very special breed, our volunteers.
That's a program.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you a little tour of our clinic area. It's at the community center. We have a blood pressure screening the second Monday of the month. We have regular blood pressures held on Wednesdays from 9 to 11. We also do different screenings throughout the year: osteoporosis, eye screenings, that we're going to do an audio screening in February. We have various medical screenings that we hold here. This is just our clinic waiting area, which you can see is comfortable. We have an interview room that we can use, office space, and then we have our clinic area.
The number is over to town hall and give her a call.
We are set up, you know, we hold our blood pressures in here. We have this also can act as a first aid area because we are a community center. We've gotten some nebulizer equipment from a grant that Mountainside Hospital had that we have made available to the schools, and we have some equipment here. We also, through a donation of the Service League, have the defibrillator. And as you can see, it's set up quite well. And it's private for our interviews with clients, residents who come in for blood pressures or some educational counseling. We have videos, health videos that we also show in our conference room. We have TVs that we've gotten on grants for you at the community center. Now, I did tell you we multitask, so I'm going to take you down to the main office space where I'll introduce you to Barbara Odell, who does our community programming. It was a separate program, but now it's merged with recreation, and you've met Judy Cole previously, our new supervisor of recreation. So if you follow me through here, this is the Gail Cost. You met her earlier. She's involved with accounts as well as the health department and community center. This is her office, and now I'm going to take you over and introduce you to Barbara Odell. Why don't you turn around, and she'll tell you about her programming.
Hi, I'm Barbara Odell. I'm the program coordinator here at the Verona Community Center. We are now joining forces with Verona Recreation so that both departments are totally aware of whatever each other is doing so that we can complement and coordinate our programs better. I'd like to introduce to you Gail Ferrazza, who is also a member of the Recreation Department staff, and this is Gail right now.
Hello, I'm Gail Ferrazza. I work with Judy Cole, who's our recreation supervisor. She's not here at the moment, but I'm here to let everyone know we're loving our job, and we welcome everyone in Verona that's new to come up and talk to us. We have a lot to offer, so don't feel shy and come on in, and we'll help you out.
Okay, and I just want to take you down to, do you have any more?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to take you over to see the senior citizen office. So if any of the senior citizens or family members would like to come, Pat Nagara, she's currently on the phone.
I'm not sure that
This is our senior citizen office.
We didn't do a study of it, but
Okay, she's
finished that.
Okay.
See if I can walk backwards there.
This is our main office where we have Recreation Community Center. I'm over there for health. So as you see, when you come up to the window, you have health, community center, recreation, seniors, but we're all trained to intertask to meet you at and greet you at the counter. Our recreation supervisor is over in this office, so these are all close at hand. So come on up.
Okay. Connie, I want to thank you for giving us the tour.
You're
Do
welcome.
appreciate it. And we'll see you around town.
Okay,
We'll
thank
see
you.
you at spaghetti night. Hi. We're here in the Enchanted Garden with Tom Venero, local photographer who uses the garden for have nice settings for his photographs. So Tom, how did you come to call this the Enchanted Garden?
Well, my wife and I, Diana, decided that we'd like to have something nice for town, and the garden offers the opportunity for the citizens of town and around the town to come by and look at it and really appreciate it. This is the only private garden in all of all Bluefield Avenue that's available with a natural setting.
Yeah, it's certainly striking when you walk past it. You're not expecting to see it.
Thank you.
Tell us about the magnolia trees.
Okay, we have two magnolia trees which are rare for the area.
Okay, we'll take some pictures of that.
And the magnolia trees are buffered for protection by the two buildings on each side. And I think this is one of the few, if any, areas in North Jersey where we really have these beautiful trees. And people appreciate it when they come in the evening. They can smell the magnolia trees. They're really beautiful.
Very nice. I noticed the fish. We took some pictures of the fish. Can you tell me about the fish?
Yeah, the fish are koi fish from Japan. They're carp. But the reason we have them is I always enjoyed having tropical fish when I was a kid. And the opportunity existed to make the garden with the pond. And the children really enjoy it, so it's nice for the children, and people who pass by always, comment on the energy we put into this. So it's really enjoyable. It's for the community to enjoy.
I take it you do wedding photography?
We do wedding photography. We do portraits in the garden, but it's our main business out here. Basically, is to keep the area nice for the people who come by, and to because they enjoy it. We don't mind making the effort. Anytime people will give us a thumbs up when they pass, even if they don't come in, they just drive by, they notice it. So it helps us, it helps the community. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the plants.
Sure. Okay, Tom, this is the magnolia tree I was talking to you about. You see, it's one of the last buds available right now. Basically, May and June are the highlight of the budding season, and the fragrance is absolutely fantastic. It almost smells like a perfume factory after 5 o'clock here. It's quite a large tree, but we've been blessed actually to be able to have it, and I think the people really appreciate it when they see it. And basically, that's it.
Okay, let's take a look at some other things.
Okay, Tom, and this is the butterfly bush I was talking to you about. Again, the reason we have this in the garden is it literally does attract butterflies, and the children like it, and it's very educational for the children to come in and see the different plants, and we're happy to talk to them about it and tell them, you know, what the purpose of these different plants are. Okay, thank you again.
Nice meeting you, and I appreciate the opportunity to see the gardens. And we're now heading off to the community center where we're going to learn about the new senior bus that they've just purchased. Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Hi, we're back at the community center again with Buddy DeZenzo, and this is the new bus. So we're going to go in and take a look.
Well, Tom, this is our brand new bus we have in town. It's a 20-passenger bus. We have a lot of new features in it. For the first time, we have a rack here where we can put packages for the people. And this is a wonderful lift now. The lift that we have now, it's all automatic. The other one we had to pull down by hand first, and then it would work. But this one is terrific. It also has an extra safety feature. If this belt is not locked in before you use it, it will not move. And that's another safety feature. And then we also have a TV. We have regular TV and the videotapes. We have 4 speakers for our new radio in the bus. And above your head is a tremendous, tremendous air conditioner set, which is, compared to the old bus, it's out of this world.
Well, on a day like today, that sounds real good.
Yeah. And here's another new feature we have. Once you sit down, you can have a footrest here that we didn't have before. And also, these new seat belts are retractable. All you can do is hit the press, it comes out, you sit in, and put it right around you, and it goes right back in. There's nothing dangling anymore. The old seats were dangling all over the place. We had problems with it. These is another new feature, are these sliding windows. On a nice day, we can open these up instead of using the air conditioning. Another new feature is this emergency hatch, which we also can use on a nice day and just push it up and fresh air will come in. And on a hot day when we're at the malls, we push that up and all the hot air will go back out, and we open up these windows while we're just sitting at the mall. Some nice arm rails here, and also the seats. Each one has a rail that we never had before. If you're walking out, you need some help with it.
So what types of trips do you take? I heard that you said you did mall trips.
We do mall trips, and then once a month Pat tries to set up a lunch of the month, and we go to different restaurants in the area. And the ladies kind of like the lobster shanty, and there's a couple really nice Italian restaurants we've been to.
New York City Ballet.
And we've gone to the New York City Ballet. We go to the concerts down at the Brookdale Park. We've been to 3 of them so far this year, and the ladies really love that. Up here, here's our radio. This is the TV monitor up here. And let's see, and all the controls for the air conditioner are right here. And something I had to get used to, everything on the old bus was on the right-hand side, and as you can see, everything is on the left-hand side here. But I'm getting used to it with no problem.
So how long have you been driving the bus?
I've been driving the bus actually for about 16 and a half years. I was a retired fireman from Montclair, and when I was on the fire department, I drove for a few years, and when I retired, I came here more or less on the permanent part-time. And
how do you like
enjoyed the job.
How do you like driving the new bus versus the old bus?
Well, it's a little different because it's higher, it's wider, and it's longer. So when you hit corners, you have to make sure there's nobody in your way. You have to make wider sweeps. Other than that, it's not a problem because I was used to driving fire engines anyway, and they're, as you know, they're pretty big. Here's a new feature that we have on this bus that we didn't have on the old one. If the electricity should go off, this is an emergency, and all you do is lift that, push out, and we're out of the bus. The old one did not have that. Matter of fact, we had problems with the electricity on the old bus, and we ended up getting a manual.
Okay, hi, I'm Pat Nigara, I'm the Senior Citizen Coordinator. We just had a tour of our beautiful new bus. I just wanted to add that this bus was purchased through a special grant through the state of New Jersey for our seniors. We're looking forward to taking numerous trips all over. We could even maybe do an overnight if we try. Our bus drivers are superior. They are CPR certified, and as you heard, Buddy has been driving the Verona bus for 16 and a half years. Nancy is 17 years, so we have something to be proud of in our department. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Pastor Greg Ramirez from Calvary Lutheran Church, and we're delighted to have you here and to share a little bit about the church. The church was begun in 1928, and over the years, the church has been growing and continues to grow. And we do have some things that are planned for this year that we think that are going to be exciting. And I'd like to introduce somebody to be able to talk about that for a few moments. This is Debbie Helene.
Hi, how are you? We have an event planned for September 8th. God's Grace at Ground Zero, a message of hope. And we're bringing a message of hope to the people of Verona, and part of that event will be displaying a quilt, a few quilts from the Morris Area Arts Council, and quilts that were made from all different schools, organizations, churches were pieced together. Squares were given to individual children, and the squares all came together into quilts. They've made 65 of them. And the United Way will be distributing them to children that lost parents in the World Trade Center tragedy last year. This is the quilt, a sample of the quilt that we will be displaying at our event on Sunday, September 8th at 7 o'clock. And we have a speaker coming, Ann Van Hine. Her husband, Bruce, was a firefighter from the Bronx. He lived in Greenwood Lake, New Jersey, and he perished in the tragedy. And Ann will be sharing a message, Life After 9/11, A Hope and a Future. And we have the Verona Cedar Grove Chorus coming as well, under the direction of Denise Costanza. And they'll be singing some select numbers for us. And we hope that you can make it. Here we are. We hope that you can make it to our event. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We're standing here at the site of the 9/11, September 11th memorial site for the Township of Verona. My name is Doug Huber. I'm with Mary Wilkes, Lynn Mortimer, and Gloria Beneducci McGrath, all members of the 9/11 committee here in Verona. We're a group of volunteers that are trying to raise money from the township so that we might have our memorial here. The site where we're standing is in our Civic Center and will be dedicated on September 11th of 2002. We plan to build a memorial here and a place of contemplation so that our residents and our children will never forget the events of September 11th, 2001. Our committee is also charged with raising funds for a perpetual scholarship that will be given out each year to Verona residents at our high school. In doing so, we are asking you, the residents of Verona, for donations or to participate in buying one of the items we're selling in order to get enough money for our tasks. And one of the things we're selling at this time are banners for your American flag. These banners are allowed and have been approved to be hung with your American flag on the top string from the flag, and they are acceptable, and September 11th will be known as Patriot Day. And these can be purchased in the manager's office at Town Hall for $10. We also have available pictures of the Twin Towers that with the information can be also gotten in Town Hall at Verona. Any member that has any question regarding our 9/11 fund, our 9/11 committee, please feel free to contact Town Hall at 973-239-3220. Thank you.
I'm the head coach for the 7th and 8th grade boys lacrosse program here in Verona. The Verona lacrosse program has been around for 3 seasons, and this is our summer program, which we run 2 nights a week on Mondays and Wednesdays from 6 to 7:30. And in the program, we work on various skills with the junior athletes, such as scooping, catching and throwing, and just general technique drills that we normally don't get to work a lot on during the season. The sport of lacrosse has been around, generally, actually in the United States for over 2,000 years. It's the only sport that is native to America. It was originally a substitute for war used by the American Indians. The sport of lacrosse, from a collegiate standpoint, has been played for just probably close to 100 years. In the United States, we have a Division I club program, college program that's played each year, and every 4 years we have World Games where up to 18 teams from different countries around the world will compete for the overall world title. The 2002 world title was won by the United States. What we'll do now is we'll take a look at some of the equipment, and what we've laid out for you are some of the sticks that you'll normally see your players using. The first stick you see is a shorter stick, which is a midfield or attack stick. And that's used by midfielders and attackers who play mostly offense, and midfielders who play offense and defense. The second stick we have is a longer stick, which is a defensive stick, and that stick is used to give you further distance away from your attackman, better checking ability. The third stick we have here is a goalie stick, and you'll see by the larger head that it gives the goalie an advantage as far as stopping, catching, and throwing. The fourth stick we have is actually a women's stick, and the women's stick, when compared to the men's stick, has a similar stringing, but in that stick the pocket is very tight. There's no looseness because women aren't allowed to body check. It's more of a finesse game, and the concentration in the women's game is really on catching and throwing. What we also have laid out is some of the equipment that the boys will wear. You'll see a general helmet, which is worn, along with a mouthpiece. Next to that is a pair of lacrosse gloves. Every player will wear arm pads. And last we have a chest protector. Some players who play offense will also wear rib pads to protect the ribs. But generally from a contact standpoint, there's not as much contact as you would see in a typical football game. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to show you some of the drills that the players work on each day.
Keep going.
Okay, what we have over here is you'll see our younger players, and these are 2nd and 3rd grade players that are just learning the game. And what they're doing is they're working on drills where they're scooping the ball on the run, picking the ball up, and shooting at the cage. These are players, some who are playing for the first time this summer and probably have been playing for 3 or 4 weeks at this point. Some played on the 2nd grade team that we have, and others had played on maybe the 3rd grade team. And you'll see what they're doing is they're picking up the ball, scooping it, cradling it, running with it, and setting it down for the next person who picks it up. We'll cradle it, and we'll set it down. Now as we move to the left, you'll see some of our older players working on their cutting and feeding drills. And what these players are doing is they're starting off with the ball in their left hand and passing it to the attack player who's on their left, which in this case will be Thomas. Thomas catches the ball, and he'll pass across to Coach Thompson. We'll pass back to the player, and that player will in turn take a shot on goal. And this is a drill that actually works on, you'll see that they start with the stick in their left hand. They'll start with the stick in their left hand and pass it down to the attackman. And then once the attackman catches the ball and moves it across the cage, the player will catch it with their right hand, and then take a shot on goal. And again, the purpose of the drill is to keep the ball moving, get the player moving, and make it a lot tougher for the goalie to make the saves.
I got you, John. Stick it. Doing the drill yesterday. Remember the drill yesterday? Get pretty good on. Lefty pass. Got Chuck Thomas.
As we pan back to the right, we'll see that our younger group are now working on their own version of a shooting drill, and what you'll see them do is pick up the ball, scoop the ball, run to the cage, and then take a shot on goal.
Single foul line. Guys.
Right there, right behind me.
Scoop it up. Go, guys. Take it out of the goal. Nice shot. Go follow your shots.
Oh, he's looking.
Go. Scoop it up. Go, Donato. Take it out of the goal. Shoot. Okay, line up. Shoot. Okay. Jason, good. Jason. Come on, take the shoot.
Face dodge drill.
There you go.
Now, as we come back over to the older group, you'll see we're working on a drill where we strictly just run a face dodge, run past the player, let him run past the player, and he'll take a shot.
Okay.
There's a face dodge, he comes out of the dodge, and he takes a shot on the goalie.
Good move. Stick it.
Typically, we ask the players to take a bounce shot because that's a tougher shot to take. And whether you're one of the boys or one of the girls, the drills are exactly the same. We're working on the same skills.
Nice dodge. Good job. Shoot it.
Okay, Fred, how would somebody, if they're interested in this program, get any information?
Generally, what we'll do is we'll start early, actually late winter, putting announcements in the Verona Cedar Grove Times and the Outlook. And what we do is we'll have a registration point. Generally, the registration forms are available at the Recreation Department, and we'll also have a phone contact number for players. Generally, the fees are about $100, and that includes the uniform, the shorts, the officials' fees. The coaches that are out here volunteer their time. This year, we had 25 coaches working with 150 kids, so we had a pretty good ratio as coaches to kids. And it's a lot of fun, and we're just encouraging new players to come out all the time.
Hello everyone, my name is Darren. I am your cameraman. Today, at this time, we are at the Verona pool. We're actually in the kitchen where all the hot stuff comes out of. And what are your names, young ladies?
I'm Sarah.
Okay.
That's our boss Jim over there.
The boss Jim, let me see, the nice guy. There he is, clean. Look at that grill, spotless grill.
Brian.
Hi Brian, how you doing?
And up there, Angela, she's doing the ice cream.
Well, let's go say hello to Angela over here by the ice cream. How you doing, Angela? What do we got today going on here? Oh, that looks so good. Look at that.
Rainbow and chocolate sprinkles.
This is how they work here. Hello, how do you like the pool, ladies?
Way to go.
Thumbs up for the pool? Hi, honey.
Say mom the pool.
All right. Very good. So, guys, how was business today? How was business today, guys?
Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad, huh? Pretty good, pretty good. Maybe after we're all done. Well, that was a counter. I'm okay. I'll live. Okay, this is the kitchen at the Verona pool. Hard at work. Over and out.
Hi, Bob Manley and Megan Whitehall. We're here at the pool. We're going to learn something about what goes on at the pool and what it's like to be a lifeguard. So, Bob Manley is the manager of the pool? Yes. And I guess that encompasses a lot of different responsibilities. We just had an accident where the rescue squad had to be called and Bob had to be right on the case. I'm sure you see a lot of different things in the course of the summer.
First time they've had to come.
Really? Good. By the way, I've heard a lot of people around town say that the pool is really in great shape this year. And so I think that's a tribute to you and
Thank
people.
You. Appreciate it. We'll try our best.
I was just wondering, how many people that you employ here and where do these people come from?
We have 16 full-time lifeguards. We have 8 part-time lifeguards. I think we have 5 subs as well. And all but one are from town. We have either gone through the high school and are now in college. We have 5 full-time maintenance guys on the job who are also from town. 2, I believe, 3 are in college, 2 are still in high school. We have 2 full-time office ladies and 2 part-time office ladies, all of whom are from town. Snack bar is run by Lakeside Deli, who do a phenomenal job, put out a wonderful product at a reasonable price. And that's about it. But we have also, I have 1 full-time assistant manager, Chris Conley, and 2 half-time managers, Monica Martin and Megan's older sister, Kate. And that's pretty much what does it for us.
So it's really very good for the local economy.
Absolutely.
And great for the kids.
Absolutely. Keeps a lot of people working.
Very good. I was wondering what changes have been made to the pool in recent years that you'd like to talk about.
The most recent is the front of the building. We've had the old shrubs taken out and all new ones put in. It looks nice and clean and a much more, I think, modern look. We had the whole section just below the tennis courts just redone. The gazebo, I believe, is now 3 years old. The picnic area up above there is, I believe, now 3 years old as well. And that's pretty much what's been done most recently.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see that there's always ongoing improvements, and every year when you come back, you always see something new, and it just makes you feel like it's being looked after. Now, Megan, I was curious about, Megan is the head lifeguard here, and I was curious about what it's like to be a lifeguard, or how you get to be one, and so I was wondering if you could tell me.
Well, she can swim.
If I'm drowning, I guess she's the person that I need. That's good. When did you start, and what's it like?
This is my 6th summer here at Verona Pool as a lifeguard. We just came, signed up for the course. We have to do basic swimming requirements, CPR, life-saving requirements that all the lifeguards go through. It's a nice job for the summer.
You ever have to save anybody?
Sort of. I haven't really had a big save, just someone was kind of struggling and I helped them out, but nothing too serious. Thank God.
Well, yes, it's the kind of thing that you really don't want to have to use your skills if you can avoid it.
Very glad for that.
That's why I stay out.
And the head lifeguard, so you're responsible for the other lifeguards?
Yeah, I basically am like the supervisor. I just make sure that when they're on stand, they're paying attention to the water, that they're doing their down shifts when they're off, and in the pool, safe for everyone.
Well, we're glad you're here to do that.
She does a wonderful job.
Okay. Well, our next stop is going to be over at Verona Park, and I guess that's it. Thank you for meeting with us, and enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thank you.
Take care. Come to the pool. Hello, we're at our last stop. No video about Verona would be complete without Verona Park, and we saved the best for last. We're here with the president of the Verona Park Conservancy, Marv Friedman. And, I've always been curious, since this is a county park and they're responsible for it, I've always wondered what the role is of the Conservancy in the park.
Well, everybody here is and the Conservancy came into being about 6 years ago when there was a lot of work that needed to be done to bring the park back to that best-looking state. And so we entered into a contract with the county, the Essex County, and the Verona Park Conservancy now has more than 170 members. They're dedicated advocates to maintain and support the park. We were instrumental in putting in the new playground 5 years ago. We're trying to work now to create a children's garden in that playground area. That's going to be a long-term project. We put up a bulletin board so people will be aware of what's going on.
I was walking in the park the other day and I saw your bulletin board, and I always check it, and I also saw the brochure that you have.
We created this brochure for people basically to read and perhaps obey the rules of not feeding the geese. I think a nice little map, if you want to get a close-up shot of that, shows you where the various facilities of the park are. So we think this is helpful to people, and believe it or not, we've actually gained some membership from putting applications in this thing. We're not really about gaining new members. We're all about working with the county to improve the conditions of the park. I'm having a meeting with them shortly. We meet with them periodically. discuss some of our concerns. Obviously, the dredging, which is something that we advocated for many years, is something that we want to discuss. Hopefully, bring that to a successful conclusion.
Well, I would say that you're doing a fine job, and everybody I know loves the park, and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for meeting with us today. Well, we've come to the end of the video and the end of our day. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I had a lot of fun making it. I want to thank my cameraman, Darren Biss. You know, we've been on the road now for a little bit less than 14 hours, and I tell you, Darren is still running on full steam, but I am definitely feeling tired.
I'm ready for some food, Tom.
That's a good idea, right after the video. There are so many people who supported me in the video, but you'll check the credits after we finish. I guess there's really nothing left to say except this is Tom Jung from Verona Park wishing you a good evening.